The difference between audio and using a video component is that the audio is less expensive and covers more area than a video system would cover. An audio sensor listens to 5,000 square feet. It listens through high bay and around racking and through vehicles and pallets. A video system, on the other hand, a camera can only see what a camera can see. And again, this is $300 installed, this is $1,000 installed. This only gives us a visual record of what's occurring. In the conventional alarm world, what we do is we hook this camera up to this box, which is called Sonivision. When this goes into alarm because it sensed movement or heat within the field of view, it's now taking video and shooting it into our central stations. We're able to see exactly what's occurring. So there's a bunch of different applications for where we would use monitored video. We'll use it in a compound, car lot, trucking compound, equipment rental companies, aluminum companies, metal companies, cable companies, because that stuff's valuable. And what happens is the criminal will get in the fence and steal it. Traditional alarm companies will employ motions or beams that go into alarm. The problem is there's no verification, and those motions and beams go into alarm all the time because the tumbleweeds wiggling in the air, birds are flying through it, something falls over, it trips it. Someone has to show up. You'd actually have to send your employee or a guard down to the site to verify what it is. We employ this, and the video feed comes directly into us, and we also trip to all of those other things. But tumbleweed, raccoon, skunk, we reset the system. Vehicle or a person, we're sending someone. So it's very cost effective. Video is used in jewelry environments or banking environments because they already have camera systems. The problem is that they're recorded camera systems. We call them CCTV. They're going to a digital recorder or an old tape time-lapse recorder. The problem is that the information is after the fact. The police can arrive and they can see a guy with a hoodie pulled on robbing the store after the fact. With Sonivision, we use hold up buttons and all that kind of good stuff to trip the alarm, and we're now watching it live. And we have a live feed that we can feed to the police. So now what happens is the police are not charging the building to a hold up button, which they get from the conventional alarm business. They're coming to the facility and surrounding it as we're telling them exactly what is occurring. If there's a domiciled hold-up team like there is in Toronto, we can actually shoot the video directly into the cruisers, and they can evaluate what actions they should take. So it's very flashpoint. They're gonna pay attention to, should we stand down because the customer is giving the armed robber everything he wants and they're in no harm's way? Or is it going bad and we need to charge the building? It's a big deal. Beyond that, Sonivision can be used in a multi-tenant building. So if you think of any of the TD towers in Vancouver or in Toronto where they have access control, those get alarms all the time. And the problem is a guard is dispatched who shows up 20 to 60 minutes later and finds the door closed. Everything's fine. With Sonivision, when it goes into alarm, it immediately starts filming, and we see the janitor with his butt up against the window and he's washing the door. We can tell whether it's something that requires a police or a guard response, or it's simply a cleaner or a tenant who's propped the door open or not used the door properly. And in those cases, we're not calling and sending someone. We'll send the video clip from the Sonivision over to the property management group, who would forward it on to the person who they know and say, hey, Mike, you know, you can't wash the floors and leave the door open. You can't prop the door open and take your files out. So those are kind of the three different areas that we would use Sonivision. And it's important for you to understand that everyone else in the security industry is selling recorded video. Again, there's no point in recorded video. There's no fun coming in the next day to watch the truck be driven out of the property full of booze. Yeah, we know it's stolen. That's kind of why we've got the police here. We actually see it as the guys are coming in to steal the trailer full of booze, and they're apprehended.